Hey Globers, just want to holler at you for a second. Flat Earth Fred, still here crushing Globers. Guys, this is quite simple. Let's. How can you tell space isn't real? Real simple. Imagine a bowling ball in space. A bowling ball, a solid ball in space, right? It would just be a solid ball in space. It wouldn't have air on it. Couldn't have an atmosphere. Nothing, right? Just a bowling ball in space. Now, if the Earth is a literal ball, it's solid, right? And you think you live on top of the ball? People, we wouldn't have an atmosphere. We would be literally in space. We'd be like the moon, they say. Like the moon has no atmosphere. It's just science says. We would be on a literal ball. We'd be tiny little people on that bowling ball. How could it have air on it? How could it do that? Hmm? Now use your brain, people. It's real simple. Space is only real in Avenger movies, cartoons, Muppet Babies, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the only place space is real. There is no outer space. We can only go up roughly 25 miles tops. Tops. Everybody who's ever went that high, look at their cameras, look at the pictures, match it up with NASA, match it up with JAXA, ESA, match it up with IROS, whatever the fuck they call themselves. Just match it up. All pictures from space look the same. Show you a little slither of Earth. With that little wide angle lens on there with a convex horizon or concave horizon. There's no space. You can go 8 miles into the ground, far as we've been, and you can go 25 miles up top, high as we've been. So there's nothing, there's no Kármán line, there's no ISS, there's no Hubble. You just go watch all those launches. See nothing went to space. There's no space, people. That's why all your space pics, all your space walks and live footage from so-called space, everything is black. No stars visible. You got dumb Globers talking about exposure. Exposure, it's not from a camera, dummy. We're not filming something with a camera. We're not taking pictures. This is live video footage. In the 20th century, video recorders, they have automatic exposure corrections on them. You see over and over, picture after picture, no stars. Why? Because the stars on the dome, people. You can only see the stars on the earth because that's how they were made. That's why. There's no outer space. You could take your little camera from on a clear starry night and sit your ass on the ground and look at all those stars in the sky. And if you went all the way up to the stratosphere, no more stars. That's why NASA shows you all black. They're fucking playing with you. But anyway, we're just talking about how the earth and the ball. But you know what? The bowling ball in space thing, people, that's how you know it's a container over the earth. A dome. That's how the atmosphere is proof that you are in a container. Wind, cross ventilation, air pressure. Any physical experiment you do with involving the atmosphere or pressure, you will need a physical container. I don't know why you don't get this, people. It's a dome over your head. Space isn't real. The stars are on the dome. It's a beautiful place we live in. Should admire it more. Stop believing in these space fantasies. Flat Earth Fred, I'm outie.